Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So part 3 of this anniversary is rapidly approaching. It's gonna start next week on the 8th of July and the reveal should be on the 7th. We should get the characters and all the events that are planned. There is so many options that we can get this year and I thought I would make a video just going over them and giving my own opinion on who should be coming, but it's super hard to predict, so bear with me. We will go over the least likely option at the start. I will skim through them quickly and then after I will give you the 5 main themes that could happen for this anniversary part 3. Before we get into the characters themselves, I'm going to talk about the format. I think it's gonna be either double ultra or one LR and one ultra. I would lean toward one LR and one ultra like part 1, but double ultra wouldn't surprise me. I don't believe we're going to get double LR. That would be way too much compared to the ultras this anniversary. So I wouldn't say it's super likely, but it's possible, I guess. And I wouldn't say we will get only one ultra. That would be a huge downgrade compared to part 1 and part 2, and usually they go bigger with part 3 of anniversary and fest. So all in all, it's either double ultra or an another ultra, and I would lean toward the second one. Finally, do we think they are gonna mix and match, like give us two different themes that are unrelated for both banner, or do we think they will stick to one? I really believe they will stick to one, like 70% chance, and 30% maybe they will mix it around. I don't think they will do that, but everything is possible. They've done it for part 2 of this Legend Fest that went by with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Goku plus Hit. And if that happens, it's really hard to predict it. So in this video, I will assume there is only one theme, and I will think we will get two premium characters of the same saga or movies and so on. Now let's start with the least likely themes that we will get this anniversary part 3. And to start with, it's gonna be the Cooler movie, Goku plus Cooler, like the worldwide celebration from 2022 in Dokkan if you play that game. I think it's a very interesting dual premium release. Maybe I see it more of a part 2, but part 3 would be pretty decent if we get it, for example, for Fest. But I believe it's too similar to last year's part 3 with Goku and Frieza, and maybe they don't want to be redundant, and I don't really see it. But in the future, it could be a very interesting part 2 or part 3 for anniversary or Fest. In the same vein, I think God Goku and Beerus would be an amazing part 2, to be fair, of Legends Fest or Ani, but I don't see it happening for a part 3, and especially this year, because we're going to get a remake for the anime, and that's gonna happen at the end of the year around November. So making a good Goku and Hit for part 3 of anniversary right now doesn't make too much sense. I believe this is not gonna happen right now, and we might get them toward the end of the year. After that, we have the Vegito Blue Zamasu. Obviously, we got Zamasu last year twice, and Future got so many buffs, so I don't think we're gonna get them, and maybe in the future, but not this year. Finally, this is my most wanted ever dual premium release, 23rd World Tournament Goku and Piccolo Jr. But let's be honest, they won't do it for part 3 of Fest or anniversary, and maybe in the future we get them in a monthly release, or maybe part 2 of a Legend Fest or anniversary. That's basically it for the honorable mention, and let's move on swiftly to the 5 most likely themes for this anniversary. I'm gonna use the Dokkan Wiki website. They have so many characters in that game, so it's very easy to show what I want to talk about. We start with the 5th most likely theme, and it's gonna be around Daima. Now, Daima got double buffed this year with Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Maybe they want to complete the team and buff it again for this part 3 of anniversary, but I don't think is the most likely thing ever. If they had to do a part 3 around Daima, I think it would be around this adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku and adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. They're the most likely one in my opinion. They are the hypest form from this show, and both of them would be really, really good together. And you're gonna get a duality between Goku and Vegeta again. Now we cannot get the mini version of Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta because we got a version of this Super Saiyan 3 mini Vegeta this year, so I don't think they would do it. Even though we don't have any mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I really don't see it here. I really don't see him coming with like a Goma together, because Goma is not like the hypest character. He's not super liked in the community, even though I'm a fan of him because I like goofy type characters, so it would be really cool for me. But yeah, let's be honest, Goma is not the most popular ever, and I don't see them doing it for a part 3. But if it happens, it would be a welcome surprise, I would say. Now, for this mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku, obviously, he would be pretty hype. I think a lot of people would love him. But him coming on his own, without any other Daima character, is the only way I see it. If they want to do dual Daima, I see the 2 adult version, to be fair. Can we see mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku and adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta? Not possible, but it wouldn't be my first pick. Now let's move on to the 4th most likely theme. The idea of having superhero for part 3 is getting a little bit more likely recently because of the Zenkai of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the Bodak movie. Since he is a movie character and he's hybrid, a lot of people are thinking we can get Beast Gohan as a part 3 of this anniversary. I think if we get Beast Gohan, he would be an LR, not an Ultra, because we already got an Ultra version of him. And would Beast Gohan be hype? Yes, I think so. Even we get one almost every year, and getting one almost every year is the reason why I think they could do it again shamelessly. The only reason I'm not putting him higher is because we got the Gohan and Trunks, the tag unit, 2 weeks ago for part 2. I would like to believe Tani is not crazy enough to do back-to-back Gohan, but that's really him, so if it happens it won't surprise me. But yeah, Beast Gohan as an LR. Ultra would most likely be Orange Piccolo, since we haven't got one since the 5th anniversary. But if we don't get Orange Piccolo, maybe some sort of Gamma. I don't think Cellmax will happen. Or maybe they will do a solo Beast Gohan plus another character from another theme, like Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Daima, or other stuff we will talk about in a second. Let's move on to the 3rd most likely theme for this part 3 of anniversary, and I think that would be Universal Survival Saga. We got last year part 1 of the 7th anniversary, UI Goku that transformed to MUI, and an Evo Vegeta. Now, can they do it back to back years? Yes, it's very possible, but I'm not putting it higher because we got it last year. If we didn't get that, I would really say this is the most likely theme for this part 3. But yeah, UI Goku MUI doesn't have any Ultra. He's probably the last super hype character for the community that hasn't got an Ultra. We got all the Vegetos, Gogitas, different Gokus. There is only one other Goku that could get an Ultra and is very hype, and I think it's Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But UI Goku is also up there. And what character would pair with him? I would say it would be Jiren. Now Jiren is not a super liked character, but I think MUI Goku would carry part 3 on his own, so having a Jiren as a side unit wouldn't be too much of a problem for them. They will make all the money with UI Goku. I think UI Goku would be set as an Ultra. Jiren can be an LR or Ultra. Both of them are very likely. Other stuff from Universal Survival Saga we could get is probably some sort of Goku Frieza tag, and we can get Goku Frieza 17 even, like the first trio unit ever, like this character here. I don't know if they are a trio. You can also get like just a tag of Frieza plus 17 and UI Goku next to them. That could be likely if they don't want to do Jiren. But yeah, you have some option for your Universal Survival Saga. Other than that, if they are not doing a dual theme, they can just do like a solo MUI Goku plus the second character from a different team like Beast Gohan, Mini Super Saiyan for Goku, or they can do Goku Frieza and another theme that is not Universal Survival Saga. Now, let's move on to the second most likely scenario in my opinion, which would be GT. GT doesn't have any specific category in Dokkan, and they have GT heroes, so I will keep this as the main page. But yeah, the main villain would be Omega, so he is on the side, and we'll talk about him a little bit. The main character that would be the driving force to make a GT Part 3 is Gogeta 4. If they want to make a new Gogeta 4, they can do it as a fusion gauge. We don't have any, and it would be an amazing LR in terms of animation and hype and everything. I think that would be a great Part 3, and him on himself will carry it, similarly to Part 3 of the 6th anniversary. I'm not putting him like higher in my prediction as number 1 for GT, because we just got a Gogeta Blue Ultra for Part 1. Do they want to do similarly to the 6th anniversary Gogeta twice? I'm not too sure, but it's possible. We saw a precedent 2 years ago, so if they want to do a Gogeta 4 again, it could happen easily. The side or the secondary unit like an LR or Ultra would be Omega. Now Omega is not very liked in the community. Can we see him as the secondary Ultra? In my opinion, it can happen, but not very likely. That's the weak point of the Part 3. I would really love Omega. I'm a fan of his character, but I know a lot of people are not super hyped by him. But if we get Gogeta 4, do we really need a second really hype unit? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment. But yeah, if we want to do a mono theme GT, it would be around Gogeta 4 and Omega. Is there any other unit we can get? Well, there is one more, but I don't know if they have it here, but it would be like the Spirit Bomb Goku. I'm not sure if this unit is that. Yeah, it would be like the final attack that killed Omega. If you get that plus Omega, I don't think that's enough for Party of Anniversary. So I don't believe if they do a Mono GT theme, we get a Spirit Bomb Goku plus Omega together. And I don't think they would do Gogeta 4 plus that unit, because both of them are pretty similar, like they are good guys. And from the same arc, they never done that before. I wouldn't think they would. But this unit could happen if we get only one GT banner, so they would do like the Spirit Bomb as one banner, and the second banner would be like a more hype character, for example MUI Goku and so on, like we mentioned before. Now let's get into the most likely theme, in my opinion, for this Part 3, and it would be around Majin Buu Saga. Why do I think Majin Buu Saga is the most likely theme? There is actually two reasons. First of all, we haven't got any Ultra Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the game. This is probably the second or third most iconic form for Goku. It's not exactly this, because this one is from the from the Hirudegan movie, where he does the Ryuken or Dragon Fist. But yeah, we haven't got any Super Saiyan 3 Ultra, which is very weird. Plus, Majin Buu Saga got some buff with Buhan plus the Super Vegito this year. The team is not super competitive, it's not complete, and maybe they waited until now to finish the team, and Majin Buu Saga would be a very very hype Part 3. You can do a Super Saiyan 3 Goku or a Spirit Bomb Goku here, or you can mix both together like the LL Super Saiyan 3 green one. and that would be a really cool ultra. You can pair him with two different characters, either Majin Vegeta, and you can get a Goku Vegeta duality like before. They've done it for part 1 of the 7th and part 2 of the 7th anniversary. Vegeta plus Goku always is a good idea in my opinion. Or you can do Kid Buu. Now Kid Buu has an ultra which is 3 years old now, but he doesn't get or he doesn't have any LR. Obviously it's a new rarity, and it would be a great moment to do it. I think they would do either LR Kid Buu or Majin Vegeta because they have ultras already, and they will go with an ultra Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and for me that would be extremely hype. A lot of people would love it, and it would be extremely similar to last year's Frieza versus Goku, and this year we get Goku versus Kid Buu. Buu is one of the 3 main DBZ villain, one of the most iconic. So him, Frieza, and Cell, I see them easily being a part 3 for anniversary or fest, unlike like the Omega or Goma, which are not like top tier picks. You can also count Broly as one of the hypest villain ever, and he would be part 3 easily, DBZ Broly or Super Broly, but we got him for part 1. And Kid Buu plus Goku would be pretty cool. You can also get Goku plus Vegeta, that's also very nice, and it could work wonders. But yeah, I will go with Kid Buu as the main unit next to Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Spirit Bomb Goku. Other than that, can we get like this Goku from the Hereditary movie? I think it's possible if he's like a mono theme. So if we get 2 different themes for part 3, you can get Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the Ryuken scene, plus another character, for example Beast Gohan and MUI Goku like we mentioned all before. That's all for today's video. I went over all the options. Let me know if I missed something, and let me know what do you think is happening for part 3 of the anniversary. Have a good one, and goodbye.